Good morning, everyone. I don't know who else is going to watch this video, and I guess really it doesn't matter. I'm not even really sure that I'm going to post it, but, just trying, okay. I look super whitewashed, yellowy, white, whatever, anyway. Point is, I just got back from Mass, and it was wonderful. There's a father that's been coming the last couple weeks, and I don't know his name. Everybody kind of acts like he's been there for a long time and, like, welcome home. I have no idea. Father Nick? Maybe? I don't know. But he's a very nice gentleman. Anyway, today, I mean, granted it's only a daily Mass, but, the father was talking about, why we believe what we believe and, the significance of the Passover to the Eucharist now, and, how the Jews, whenever Jesus died and the letters, specifically the Gospels, were written, the reading today was from 1 John, so, or the first reading was. I don't know what the gospel was from. Maybe from John. But the point is, he was talking about how that in John's gospel, John did not really talk about some of the specifics. He really tried to get a little bit deeper into who Jesus was and, just get a little bit deeper into his story and explain things a little bit better, which was wonderful. And so anyway, then Father Nick went into... again, the Passover and why we believe what we believe, which I feel is super important because, don't get me wrong, I love 99% of the homilies that I hear, but a lot of the homilies will talk about like, what we should do, or what we believe. We need to love our neighbors and be charitable towards others, etc., etc. All great, wonderful things. But I feel like in today's day and age, especially when there's so much scientism and rationalism, and so many people that are pretty anti-Catholic and anti-Christian, but especially anti-Catholic, there's a real need to feed the people, feed the church, with why we believe what we believe. Not just what we believe. I think that most Christians, and even a fair number of non-Christians, can unite and say that, oh yeah, Christians believe in the Trinity. They believe that Jesus is God and man. They know that Jesus died for our sin. We should love each other, love our neighbors as ourselves, etc., etc., be charitable, all those kind of things. I feel like, in general, most people kind of have those concepts. So what we really, the church, parishes, the church in general really needs is, why do we believe that Jesus is the Son of God? He's both God and man. Why do we believe that he's the end all be all sacrifice? Why do we believe that the Eucharist is the body, blood, soul, and divinity of Jesus? Why do we believe those things? Because, if you go out and we're trying, and the church is trying to do this new evangelization, to re-evangelize the world, again, great, wonderful thing. But it's not enough to just go out and love your neighbor and be kind to them and to be charitable. Those are great things, and those are going to help open the door to people, to have people want to, if they know that you respect them, they're going to be much more willing to listen to what you have to say. So then what you have to say is important, and you need to know what you're talking about, and you need to be able to defend it. And I am no apologetics master whatsoever, but going through RCIA, doing my own investigation, I haven't done RCIA really technically yet. It's maybe another video. Anyway, whatever. But learning what I have about the Catholic Church and about the Catholic faith and everything, I feel like I've learned a lot. And I know a lot. I've listened to a lot of bishops and fathers online and through YouTube and read a bunch of different things. I've read Scott Hahn, and I've listened to a bunch of Steve Ray. I mean, like all the really, really good apologetics and like why we believe this and why the Bible alone is not enough, etc., etc. Okay, the point is, I've read a lot, so I feel like I know a decent amount, at least, but I'm not sure how well I can articulate it, but at least I have that that kind of knowledge that I can draw back on if someone were to ask me something, or if I were to start to talk to somebody about these things. I have these discussions with my husband a little bit, and he's still an atheist, so we're not doing too hot right this second. But at least I can kind of get a sort of, I kind of have an idea of why I believe what I believe, even if I'm not able to articulate it very well. And the point of this video, I guess, is just that I hope, and my wish is for people to investigate and be able to understand why they believe what they believe. Not just say, oh, this is what I believe, but why do you believe it? That's so important. And so we as lay people need to do that, and to investigate that, and to research that, and why do we believe, talk to your priest, talk to any sisters that you know that are around you. I have some way on the other side of the island, but yeah, talk to people, figure it out so that you can go and evangelize, be fruitful and multiply. Go forth, make believers of all the nations, or whatever that little saying is. Go know what you're talking about. Us as lay people need to be able to do it. We need to encourage our priests to talk about it. We need to talk about it with them. All those kind of things. Anyway, there you go. The end. Have a good day. Have a blessed day. Happy New Year.